Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Borito again. We're doing a quick Major 3 prediction showish kind of deal right now. Before we do, let me show you how messed up, how broken bracketed my other predictions got for Major 2. Here are my Major 2 predictions. And as you know, Los Angeles Gorillas fucked the whole thing up. They fucked it all up. The only thing I got right was phasing the finals. Everything else I pretty much got wrong because of Gorillas and Subliners. I thought Subliners were gonna beat Optic and all that stuff, but holy cow, did I ever get this wrong? The only thing I got right is phase. That's one thing you could always be for certain on. Um, I don't know how accurate these predictions are gonna be because I'm half going with my heart, and then half going with what I think is also going to happen. So in this first game, I feel if Rocker wins this first game, granted these isn't like the best team in the league. I'm not sure if you could even say they're top 5 right now, but if Rocker wins this game, I feel like they're going to go all the way to the finals. They just need that one confidence boost. We've seen them dominate these qualifiers online, 5-0, flawless, beat Optic and FaZe, frying everyone on a different level with Colton Havoc, one of my favorite players who I want the best for. Him and Major Maniac, I don't know. I have a soft spot for both of them that I just want them to win. I want them to be like 2-time world champs, you know? But Rocker's always been like my heart pick. FaZe is my favorite team just because I like seeing a top team just win everything, and when one team wins some, I want them to win everything. If Rocker was that team, then hey. But and also, we saw that match between Mutineers and Thieves. Winner faces Optic, and both teams did not want to win, but I think Mutineers were like, we already beat them, and we already know Thieves are going to try a lot less than us. So Rocker should feel very disrespected that these teams weren't essentially scared to like face them. They actually preferred them over Optic. Partially, it's like, can you blame them? At the same time, I would take it as disrespect. Like, if I'm Rocker, I'm frying this game. If you lose this game, then you proved a lot of people's points, which is the last thing you want to do. So I'm just going to take Rocker on that one. Ultra versus FaZe. It's so hard. Like, I pick FaZe to make finals basically every major, but Ultra's been getting better, and it's their homestand. You have to think there's that, and FaZe, such a fucking good team, but they could crumble like that. They always crumble, but they crumble against some teams. And like on the desk, like I even saw, like, when they're talking about it, Nameless was mind blown how like Ali and Veli were just saying FaZe is like off, whatever. And it's like, bro, you have to look at the teams they lost to. They lose to Optic like every time. And I just had a feeling they were going to lose to Rocker because Rocker was riding a momentum wave, and Rocker has like those weird players that are just like hard counters to how FaZe plays. But if we look at this season so far, Ultra stood no chance against FaZe. I'm pretty sure they lost them every single time too. And I don't think it's going to be any different. I feel like this will be a close game. FaZe can lose this. They can lose this, but I'm going off of history as well. FaZe is a very fragile, good team. They're the best fragile team at the moment. But if they come firing, they could straight destroy this team. They've already destroyed them so many times this season. It's not quite the same rivalry they've had like in Cold War, so I feel like FaZe is going to take that. And I gotta go faster because this has to be within like a 20-minute thing, otherwise I can't upload it. I just feel like that could be Ultra as well. I'm like already like torn. I already feel like my bracket's busted because I feel like Ultra could win that. I really do. I'm just gonna like, that one's pretty foregone. I feel like Optic's gonna win. Mutineers did beat him at the last land, but come on, no, not happening. Don't feel, and this is gonna probably be like the game of the night. Surge and Subliners, both teams are frying right now. Both teams are like on a momentum wave. Surge has been playing better. Pred has been different. Top overall KD in these qualifiers. Positive like super positive and playing well in every fucking game mode. He's doing very well right now. And I've always said Pred was like a top 4 SMG in this game, but I feel like most people look at me crazy. I just like see the way he plays, and I just like, can you name the SMGs better than him? Like overall, like you could put Hydra in there. Um, you could say Simp, but like Simp and Abizi haven't been frying lately, so I literally can't even put them in like top 4 current. If we're talking about like just overall like skill, you could probably put them in top 4, but like right now frying, I think Pred's top 4, probably top 3 SMG. But this my bracket's already like busted in the phase game and the surge game, but I feel like the other 2 games are pretty foregone conclusions. This is one that's gonna like decide my whole thing. Like the smart choice would be subliners, but you don't know what surge you're gonna get. But like subliners are playing very disciplined. They already proved themselves on land, so I'm gonna put subliners actually ahead of them. I'm gonna put subliners ahead. So we're gonna move that. So I don't even have to put names there because you already put it for me. So loser of Minnesota, LA Thieves. So LA Thieves is gonna play Breach. After LA Thieves loses, I feel like they could crumble, but they've also shown resilience in like these loser bracket runs. And Breach has been playing good, but they're also like that just middle of the pack team. You never know what you're gonna get. This one's tough too. My bracket's already busted, so I just gotta like hurry up and just like do this. My bracket's already busted because I feel like, especially during majors, like this year in particular, I just feel like games could just go either way. You just never know. You have to see how a team plays on the first match, and it'll kind of like let you know. But we don't know how these teams are gonna play on the first match because anything could happen. No matter how good you are, you just come in. You could be jet lag. Anything could happen at these majors. But I'm gonna. I really want. This is tough. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to put Breach out, but Breach can beat LA Thieves. They really can. I kind of feel like they actually will. Should I change that? If it's Minnesota, Minnesota's no. I'm actually gonna put Breach. I kind of feel like LA Thieves has to blow it up anyway. So I'm gonna put Breach there. I feel like losing to Rocker is just gonna put them on downwards, but they could win. My bracket's already busted. I already know it's busted. I think it's almost impossible to have like a actual like good bracket, and we could just chalk this one up. We already know the Paris Legion. We're not gonna go super into depth into that right now. A lot of results will be surprising. That one will not be. Loser of Florida and Texas. Florida, I feel like, will beat LAG. LAG's not playing well right now. They're just average. And they're not making a run this time. They're not making a miracle run. They're not breaking my bracket. Seattle's going to beat Royal Ravens. I kind of feel like that's, like, obvious. I can't even move this anymore. Whatever, we'll just put it like that. Actually, no. I actually kind of want to... I just want to make it cute. I'll just put Surge. All right, so now we have this going on. So Rocker versus FaZe. I feel like FaZe could do well, but FaZe has been very fragile recently. You could say they might be on the brink of a change. Never thought I'd hear that in my whole time because they literally haven't made a change in 2 years. But that's also a heart pick. These are my favorite 2 teams playing, but I want Rocker to win. I want Rocker to go far. So I'm just going to do that. And subliners against Optic. I kind of feel like Crim has Optic's number, but that could go a different way too. These could go either way. I feel like Optic's going to win this, but I'm just making a half logical. This result isn't really based off what I saw in like the qualifier where subliners beat them. Like Optic could have won that game. I just feel like, I don't know. It could just go either way. No, I'm going Optic. The logical pick would be subliners, but I feel like